pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. This has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield. It's Wood. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab him. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
On third down,
but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Wood. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Receiver makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's past the marker, still on his feet. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he scores. Touchdown, Owls.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Wood. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still. For this offense.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. I'm this defensive coordinator making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. Second down play here. QB decides to keep it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Wood. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. High completion sets up an important third down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. Then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Using his legs here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Ball handed off. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Play action here on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Hold it.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And now from the pistol formation. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the 1st down and keeps this drive alive.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down though. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, FAU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. The running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll give it to the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Wood. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback still with the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, TCU. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Running back with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Wood. The pocket breaking down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Let's fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the TCU offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. To throw, it's Wood, airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they claim the lead. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. And at this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receiver.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And he throws his